All right, give it up for this next man coming up to the stage. You might have seen him on HBO's Def Comedy Jam or Nuvo TV's Latino 101. Give it up for Joe Hernandez-Kolski.
Yes, my name is Joe Hernandez-Kolski. I am Mexican and Polish. What's weird about coming from a mixed background is when you tell people that very often don't know what to do with that information, so they associate you with food. Wow, you're Polish and Mexican? So what does that give you? Love for kielbasa with a side of frijoles? No, it gives me white privilege with a side of street cred. You know, it's what's weird about being only half Latino is very often you don't feel like, you very often feel like you're not Latino enough. Like there is some dude in some random urban garage somewhere who is the most Latino man in the world. And I'm going to show up to his door and he's going to be like, hola, jefe. Wait, let me put my shirt on. Hey, what do you think? I just tattooed the entire Aztec calendar across my back. Siéntate, sit down. Let me just finish airbrushing these two lesbians onto my Chevy lowrider. So you are insecure about your Latino-ness, huh? Edward James Olmos once said to me, the silence never asked us what we wanted. Now, of course, we are on the set of Battlestar Galactica, so in context it made more sense. I have to get going. I'm going salsa dancing tonight with Sofia Vergara. And Eva Longoria. And Eva Mendes. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Because, of course, the most interesting man in the world is Latino, right? And, of course, he's played by a Jewish actor from the Bronx. Jonathan Goldsmith, look it up, Wikipedia. But I can't be mad at him. As a Latino actor myself, I had to learn how to portray a Latino. In fact, there are the big three. The gangbanger. You must look like you're always shaving. You big. You're in the wrong neighborhood, Holmes. The immigrant. Just look like you put eye drops in. You want more coffee? And then, of course, there is the Latin lover, who looks like a cat following a laser pointer. Corazón, cariño, hola. Would you like to try my kielbasa with the side of frijoles? That didn't work. Do I make you uncomfortable with my ojos de amor? Guess that's not working yet, ladies and gentlemen. I am coming out of a breakup. One of those, oh, thank you. It's nothing that helps a man's masculinity like a nice, oh. But it was one of those really hard ones. And what's weird about breakups is they rarely happen at the right time for both people. Someone's always surprised. No one's ever like, hey, I want to break up with you. Oh my God, I was just about to say the same thing. No way. Yeah. Well, do you still want to have sex until we find someone new? Totally. No, and thanks to today's technology, if you don't want to move on, you don't have to. Most mornings I'm like, God, is it beautiful outside? I'm just going to stay inside and stalk my ex-girlfriend's Facebook page, and her sister's page, and her mom's page, and I like to open each in separate tabs, and it's like we're having breakfast together. Healthy, right? But when you're coming out of a breakup and you have all of this like newfound perspective, you feel like it's your job to warn others. And I came up to like these really close friends of mine, and I was like, hey guys, are you sure you're really in love with each other still? You're not just afraid to be alone? Because the rate of divorce is really high these days, and I want to make sure you thought this through. All right, well that concludes my wedding toast to the happy couple. So yes, I am single again. I don't think you ladies understand how hard it gets. Let me rephrase. I don't think you understand how difficult it gets when you're a single man. Because when you're a single man, it's all about the approach. And this one girlfriend of my girlfriend once said to me, she said, Joe, women just want you to be honest with them. Just be straightforward. The best approach I ever got was from a guy. He just walked up to me and introduced himself. He just walked up and said, hi, I'm Colin Farrell. And it totally worked. Does that work, ladies? If I just walk up to you and just say, hi, I'm Colin Farrell. Although I probably have to try, hi, I'm Ben Stiller, combined with a much shorter Adrian Brody. So I attended Princeton University. It was a lot of fun. It was very weird, actually. There is nothing funnier than watching two Latino dudes at an Ivy League school try to outstreet one another. We'd be like, yo, player, what up? Yo, what'd you get for last night's problem set? Oh, come on. All you gotta do is derive the recursive relation, solve for each pi sub k relation, and then renormalize, son. We were trying so hard to be hard at Princeton. And what's weird about that is that's what I was trying to get away from. All joking aside, I grew up in Chicago, in a part of the neighborhood where I could have easily joined a gang if I wasn't so heavily involved in dance, poetry, and musical theater. But if I had joined that gang, by now, I'd be running that shit differently. We would have a gang member, a rival gang member, tied to a chair, and he'd be like, what you gonna do? Cut me with that knife? No. I'm gonna make you a vision board. And my sidekick would be like, yeah, Joe, creatively visualize this motherfucker. Oh shit, it's the cops! Boo! Put down the Oprah magazines and motivational posters, Kolski. I swear to God, ever since this kid took over the gangs, it's like the whole city's turned into one big dance battle. And then there'd be this huge gang standoff. And I would step forward, and I'd be like,
trying to take over this.